Alright, I know in my fall movie preview I said I was excited for this movie, but after watching In Bruges, I got mega pumped for this movie, and going in I had huge expectations, so did it live up? Seven Psychopaths is a movie that follows Colin Farrell, who is a struggling screenwriter. He has a friend, Sam Rockwell, who's a failing actor, and what he also does is borrows people's dogs with Christopher Walken, and then they bring him back after a few days and get the reward. It's like a business that they do, that's how they make money. But one day they borrow the wrong dog, and it's Woody Harrelson's dog, and Woody Harrelson is a gangster. He's a psychopath, hence the title. And Woody Harrelson sets out to find his dog and most likely will kill the people that took him in the process. Like I said, before watching In Bruges, I was excited. The trailer was really funny, but after watching In Bruges today, I just got so excited because I love the direction in Bruges. I love the performances, the writing. That movie I thought was perfect. It was fantastic. And going into this, I had, again, huge expectations. This is one of the only times I think I'm ever going to be able to say that my expectations were fully fulfilled in a movie. This movie is so fucking crazy. It's amazing. I can't wait to get into that, but first I'm going to go over the performances, which I thought were fantastic all across the board. Because first, you have Colin Farrell, who plays the screenwriter, and he is the most normal one out of all of them, and I thought he did a great job in this movie. He was really funny at times, and that's what his character was really meant to do. He is a great character, you get behind him. Sam Rockwell plays the insane character, and that's what you always have. You always have an insane character, and then you have a character like Colin Farrell who's more normal to balance them out, and that's what you need, and that worked here because Sam Rockwell just shines in this movie. He has some scenes in this movie that are just so utterly ridiculous, it becomes hilarious. I couldn't control myself in my seat. It was so goddamn funny, I swear. This movie is the funniest movie of the year. I'm saying that right now. I saw this with a friend, and he said coming out that he would love to see Sam Rockwell get nominated for an Oscar, and originally I thought, yeah, that probably wouldn't happen, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, they did nominate Melissa McCarthy last year, so I think that Sam Rockwell could get a nod for Best Supporting Actor, even though he's kind of the main character in the movie, but they do that all the time to kind of main characters. Then you also have Christopher Walken in the movie, who I thought was hilarious as well. He had some great scenes. His character has the most dramatic arc. It really is more touching than funny, but he does it very well. His character is one you also really feel for. Then you have Woody Harrelson, who plays the psychopathic gangster. Oh my god, he is so funny. The way he loves this dog, I just found to be so hilarious in this movie. And one thing I heard about Woody Harrelson's character was originally Mickey Rourke was supposed to play that role, and he dropped out of Expendables 2 to play it. I'm so glad that Mickey Rourke dropped out of this movie because he would not have fit in that character in my eyes. Woody Harrelson did a perfect job in it, and I thought there was no one better to play that role. Then you also have Tom Waits, who plays a small part in the movie. He has one or two scenes that are just, they're some of the best scenes in the movie because he just has this little story arc that kind of doesn't get fulfilled, but it's not a main story arc, so that's okay, but the story arc, it's just so outrageous. I don't want to spoil it, but it's so out there that I found it to be just hilarious. I don't know, the best way to put it is maybe Dexter fans would enjoy it. That's something subtle enough, I think. In one day, Martin McDowell has become one of my favorite directors. I swear, he has done two perfect movies in my eyes. The way he writes his movies is what I love so much, because they have such witty dialogue. It's quick, it's sharp, it's really funny. The character interactions are fantastic. I seriously wouldn't be surprised at all if he got nominated for Best Screenplay. I would love to see that, because he deserves it. It was fantastic. Some of the cinematography in the movie is fantastic too. There are these really wide shots of just the desert when they're hiding out from Woody Harrelson. It's amazing to watch. The visuals in this movie are so graphic at times yet funny. This movie mixes the violence and comedy in a way that's just so twisted and hilarious at the same time. If you're a fan of movies that mix violence and comedy, this is a movie made for you. It is such a fun ride. It's a blast to watch. You really have fun with these characters. The writing is great. The cinematography is really good. The action is surprisingly directed pretty well. Everything about this movie I thought was perfect. I can't think of a flaw, so yes, for the second straight week, I'm giving a movie a barrel of popcorn. I don't have graphics yet, I'll get them very soon, I promise. But I swear, this movie is just so fantastic. Seriously, if you're even a fan of comedy, I'm pretty sure you'll at least have some good laughs in this movie. It's just such a great ride. I will say though, I liked In Bruges a little bit more, because In Bruges was more of a personal story and had more dramatic elements that I was able to really get invested in. This movie's a little bit more superficial, but that's not really a fault to me, because it never intended on being that. I'm just explaining why I liked In Bruges more. I think that was clear. I'm gonna stop talking now. So are you guys looking forward to Seven Psychopaths? If it's It's after the movie has come out. What did you think of it? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Have you seen In Bruges? If you've seen that, what do you think of that? Write beautiful comments down there and tell me what you think. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button up there, because if you don't, I'll kidnap your pet.